Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the garage, and today we are going to do a little walk around of this 1973 Opel GT. We've picked this up last fall, kind of a unique situation. We had it shipped here from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Have tons of documentation on it, and it was actually a father and son duo that stripped everything down and did a complete rebuild. So everything from, taking out the engine and redoing all the components in there. You'll get a good shot of what that looks like. They reran all the new electric. This has got all LED lights in it now. They upgraded the cam in the engine, custom paint job on it. Anyway, it was a father-son project, and super excited that we were able to pick it up. They had to make some room due to a property sale, and we had it shipped out here. So kind of an interesting little history here on the Opels. They were, this particular one, the Opel GT, made mid-60s until the mid-70s. In the US, they were actually sold through Buick dealerships, and kind of a unique partnership. But if you wanted to pick up an Opel like this, you had to go to a Buick dealership. The other thing that we'll kind of mention is, yes, it looks a lot like a C3 Corvette. Almost like a little baby Corvette is kind of what a lot of forums will say. And a lot of debate on the internet. The Corvette purists will say the Opel folks took their idea. The Opel folks will say the Corvette C3 was styled after this. I think most likely, if you read all the literature, you really had two different areas working on very similar designs and not knowing it. So really neat, but it makes it a really sporty looking car. It does not weigh much at all, and will really hug the corners nicely, and really fun to drive. So let's do a little walk around. Let's take a look at the paint. This is a custom color. It's a metal oxide, and it's got some flake in it, and it really shimmers. And with the lights in the garage, it'll kind of come across. But if you have it outside, and I'll do another video, we'll do a walk around outside and a driving video here. Probably once the weather gets a little nicer, you'll probably be able to see it even sparkle even more there. So since we got it, we put in a brand new windshield. The windshield it had a bunch of scratches in it, and so that was one of the first things we did. We also put in these period correct rims. The rims that were on here were aftermarkets, and they just didn't match with this wonderful styling here. So I got these nice original Opel rims, and we put on some new tires. Yeah, got some little air dams in the front. We'll take a look at the headlights here in just a little bit. But you'll see just how gorgeous those body lines are. Paint really shines. I'm really happy with the paint job they did on this. Whatever shop they had there in Wisconsin doing it did a fantastic job. Other thing we've done since we got it is we put new exhaust on the back here, not all the way to the engine, but from kind of past the headers, a little bit past that to the end here. So sounds really nice. I like the tail lamps here. They do remind me of a little Ferrari-esque, old school Ferraris with the little circles here. Kind of move around the side here. A couple real small paint imperfections. I don't even know if I can find them. They're somewhere in here. Yeah, if I run my hand across, I'll find them, but somewhere in there. But I couldn't be happier with how they did the paint on this. You can probably see the metal oxide flaking, not flaking, but shimmering. That flake shimmering there. Back up here so you can get another view of it. All right, and like I said, all LEDs on the front, on the back. Okay, why don't we take a look inside? So the inside they did is pretty much original. They did a little bit of updating in here, but the interior, they took it out and actually put it back in because it was in just that good a shape. And it's not perfect. A couple areas, seat overall is good, but speakers in the back there. We sit down here. Zoom this out. All right. So, very vintage period correct gauges. You got a kind of a full cluster over here. They did take the clock out and put this voltmeter in, which is actually much more useful. But a nice set of VDO gauges in there. Aftermarket Kenwood goes with the speakers in the back. This is the automatic. And for the automatic, it's I have no problems with it. It pulls nicely, and I've been overall been real happy with it. But you'll see interior is, you know, quite nice in here. Quite nice in here. A little package shelf. It does have a little, you know, no seats in the back, but if you wanted, you could put some items back there. It's got some storage underneath that flap. Okay. All right, so why don't we show you how the headlights work? See this big lever right here? No vacuums to go bad. This is classic German engineering right here. We're just gonna put a mechanism. So, there we go. We'll pop out. I'm gonna pop the hood while I'm in here. And let's take a look at it. All right, so see these headlights. I didn't quite flip all the way, but lock them in place. Very fun, right? And it's all mechanical. They just rotate right around, and fantastic. Okay, let's see if I can get this propped with one hand. Should be able to. Okay, all right. And there is where a lot of the work went into this restoration. You'll see we got a new radiator, we've got a new alternator, there's new starters in there. They kind of chromed everything up. You know, chrome on top of everything down here. Another fun fact about these is this is the brake booster. Normally you see the brake booster back here. You'll see this is actually the washer fluid, would be somewhere else, but it's got the longest brake booster arm I've ever seen, but it works great, stops great, and no problems there. Put a rebuilt carburetor on there. Let me walk around and we'll take a look at that. So you'll see right there, we got this wonderful Weber carburetor, 3236 DGAV, I believe, if I get my acronym correct. But an upgraded version. This is also a highly sought after piece right here. That intake, that is a Rally Bob intake. And for anyone in the Opel community, they know how hard those are to find nowadays. And they are the best intake for what most people will say. There may be some different opinions, but everyone wants an upgraded Weber with a Rally Bob intake. So, but yeah, you'll see the battery up front for some weight distribution. And yeah, it's a really well put together car. All right, so I think we'll just do kind of one little back view here, and that's pretty much what I have on our Opel. So stay tuned. Like I said, we'll do another video here, we'll do a startup video, and we'll do a little driving video, but just wanted to keep the wind noise out, keep the garage closed, kind of do this walk around here on the Opel, let you see the paint, let you see the interior, let you see the engine, and just kind of appreciate what we have here. So, okay, thanks everyone. Stay tuned.